In the inky blackness of the night sky, where stars twinkle like distant diamonds, a phantom glides, a silent guardian, a shadow against the moonlit clouds. It moves with an ethereal grace, defying conventional notions of flight. Unseen, a marvel of engineering designed to operate in the shadows, its presence is a whisper, a ghost in the machine. Unheard, it cuts through the air with an unnerving silence, a testament to the cutting-edge technology that defines it. This is the Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit, a symbol of American air power and technological prowess. More commonly known as the stealth bomber, a name that barely scratches the surface of its capabilities. It's a flying wing, a design so radical it seems ripped from the pages of a science fiction novel. Designed to penetrate the world's most heavily defended airspace, slipping past sophisticated radar systems and advanced missile batteries, the B-2 is the pinnacle of stealth and strategy, a strategic asset unlike any other in the world. It represents decades of research, development, and unwavering commitment to air dominance. Its missions are shrouded in secrecy, cloaked in layers of classified information, known only to a select few. Often launching from Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri, it embarks on journeys that span continents, flying halfway around the globe, projecting American power and resolve, and returning without ever landing abroad, a testament to its incredible endurance and self-sufficiency. It's a global reach aircraft, capable of delivering its payload anywhere, anytime. The B-2's bat-like shape is no accident. It's not just aesthetically striking but fundamentally crucial to its mission. It's the secret to its survival, a carefully calculated design that minimizes its radar cross-section, making it incredibly difficult to detect, letting it slip past radar networks that would catch any other plane, rendering it virtually invisible to the enemy's eyes. It's a game of cat and mouse played on a global scale. But its incredible range, over 30 hours in the air, poses a unique challenge, pushing the boundaries of human and machine capabilities. How does it refuel without being detected, maintaining its stealth advantage while taking on the lifeblood that keeps it airborne? Aerial refueling, routine for most aircraft, a common sight in the skies, becomes a high-stakes maneuver for the B-2, a delicate dance performed under the constant threat of exposure, demanding it connect with a tanker mid-air while remaining invisible, a feat of engineering and pilot skill that defies belief. This moment is its greatest vulnerability, a chink in its armor, a brief window where its stealth capabilities are compromised, where a single mistake could expose the multi-billion-dollar bomber, a national treasure, and a symbol of American ingenuity. The story of the B-2's stealth refueling is one of innovation, a testament to the relentless pursuit of technological superiority. Meticulous planning and hidden genius, a symphony of engineering and operational expertise working in perfect harmony. It's not just about fuel, it's about maintaining the integrity of the mission, ensuring its success against all odds. It's about building an invisible bridge in the sky, a lifeline that allows the B-2 to project its power across vast distances, ensuring the Ghost can complete its mission undetected, a silent guardian watching over the world. To truly understand the brilliance behind the B-2's stealth capabilities, we need to delve into the world of radar. You must first understand radar, the electronic eye that tirelessly sweeps the skies, acting as a crucial component of air defense and surveillance systems around the globe. It's the technology that allows us to see through darkness, fog, and vast distances. Radar works by sending out pulses of radio waves, electromagnetic radiation specifically designed to interact with objects in its path. These radio waves then bounce off objects like aircraft or ships and return to the radar system, revealing not only their location, but also their speed and direction. The strength of the returning signal also provides information about the size and composition of the object. Conventional aircraft, those not designed with stealth in mind, with their sharp angles, flat surfaces, and numerous exposed components, reflect these waves back to the radar source with great efficiency, lighting up radar screens with a clear and easily identifiable signature. The B-2's primary design challenge is to drastically shrink its radar cross-section, the measure of how detectable an object is by radar. The goal is making it appear no bigger than a bird, or ideally to disappear entirely from radar screens, effectively becoming invisible to the electronic eye. But the complexities of modern warfare often demand long-range missions, and that means refueling changes the game significantly. The B-2, in order to extend its operational range, must periodically approach a tanker aircraft, like the venerable KC-135 Stratotanker, a workhorse of aerial refueling for decades, or the newer KC-46 Pegasus, which, despite their crucial role, are massive, non-stealthy targets that stand out prominently on radar. This close proximity during refueling creates a window of vulnerability, a moment where the B-2's stealth is compromised. The tanker's large radar signature acts as a beacon, broadcasting its presence to any potential adversary. And enemy radar operators are acutely aware that a tanker is rarely alone. It's usually accompanied by other aircraft. The risk? A significant one. The B-2's carefully concealed presence could be betrayed, its location revealed by the tanker's glaring electronic signature, negating all the stealth engineering that went into its design. The central question then becomes, how can the B-2 successfully refuel in a contested environment without being exposed and detected by its own lifeline, the very tanker that sustains its mission? Solving this complex puzzle is absolutely fundamental to maintaining the B-2's unparalleled global reach and its ability to project power anywhere in the world. It's a constant battle of wits and technological innovation, a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, played out in the invisible world of radio waves, where every signal and reflection holds the key to success or failure. The B-2's invisibility starts with its radical flying wing design. No tail, no fuselage, just a seamless bat-like shape. Every curve and edge is engineered to deflect radar away, not back to its source. Sawtooth leading edges and smooth blended surfaces scatter radar waves while engine intakes are buried deep within the wing. The B-2 is coated in radar-absorbent material, or RAM, which soaks up radar energy and turns it into heat. The exact formula is a closely guarded secret requiring meticulous maintenance. Combined, these features make the B-2's radar cross-section as small as a marble, practically invisible. But this profound stealth creates a new challenge: how to stay hidden when it must rendezvous with a highly visible tanker. The B-2's design is its shield, but refueling is its test. Every mission is a balance between invisibility and necessity. Aerial refueling is a high-wire act, a delicate dance performed thousands of feet above the Earth. It's a critical capability that extends the reach of military aircraft, allowing them to stay aloft longer and travel farther. But it's also an incredibly complex and challenging operation, demanding the utmost skill and coordination from everyone involved, demanding precision, unwavering focus, and absolute control. The pilots must maintain their position with incredible accuracy, often in turbulent conditions. Nerves and trust. The pilots place their lives and the success of the mission in the hands of their fellow airmen. The tanker crew, in turn, must execute their duties flawlessly, guiding the refueling boom with pinpoint accuracy. Mission planners select remote refueling tracks, carefully chosen routes that minimize risk and maximize efficiency. Far from enemy eyes in the vast expanse of the sky where any mistake could be fatal. These locations are often over open ocean or desolate terrain, far removed from populated areas, and time the rendezvous to the second. Every aspect of the operation is meticulously planned and executed, with no room for error. Timing is everything, and even a slight deviation can have serious consequences. As the B-2 approaches, the sleek, stealthy bomber closes in on the tanker. Pilots switch from advanced sensors to visual flying, relying on their own eyes and instincts to guide them. The advanced technology takes a back seat to the fundamental skill of piloting, maneuvering into position behind the tanker. This requires a delicate touch and a keen sense of spatial awareness. Turbulence and wake from the tanker make this a tense, hands-on process. The air around the tanker is often unstable, making it difficult to maintain a steady position. Communication is minimal, often silent to preserve stealth. Radio chatter is kept to an absolute minimum, with hand signals and prearranged procedures taking their place. The tanker's boom operator guides the refueling boom, carefully maneuvering the long, rigid arm into position. Into a hidden receptacle on the B-2, a concealed port that blends seamlessly into the aircraft's stealthy design, which opens just before contact. The timing must be perfect, ensuring a secure and efficient connection. Fuel flows rapidly, replenishing the B-2's tanks and extending its mission range. But for those minutes, the two aircraft are locked together, connected by the refueling boom in a delicate embrace. Flying as one. They become a single unit moving in perfect synchronicity through the sky. The B-2 pilot must hold perfect formation, maintaining a precise distance and alignment with the tanker. Any slip risks disconnection or damage. A momentary lapse in concentration could have disastrous consequences. Once refueled, the B-2 peels away, gracefully disconnecting from the tanker. its tanks full, ready to continue its mission. Its mission ready to continue, soaring through the sky with renewed purpose. Every second counts as the B-2 races against time to reach its objective. Every move is calculated to keep the ghost unseen. The B-2 vanishes into the sky, a silent guardian, its presence known only by its absence. Refueling is the B-2's most dangerous moment. The tanker's massive radar signature can act as a spotlight, briefly illuminating the stealth bomber. Opening the B-2's refueling doors disrupts its smooth skin, creating a spike in radar cross-section. Even a fleeting change can tip off a vigilant enemy operator. The proximity of the two aircraft creates complex radar reflections. Radio waves can bounce off the tanker and strike the B-2 from odd angles. The tanker becomes a giant mirror, complicating stealth. To minimize risk, refueling is done in radar shadows, over oceans or behind terrain far from enemy sensors. The operation is swift and efficient, reducing the time spent in this vulnerable formation. It's a calculated risk. The need for fuel versus the imperative to remain invisible. One misstep could unravel the entire mission. Retired pilots and experts reveal the intense preparation behind B-2 refueling. The refueling phase demands peak concentration, often after 10 hours in the air. The B-2's advanced radar warning receivers alert the crew to enemy radar, allowing evasive action if detected. Specialized flight techniques, approaching from specific angles, using the tanker as a shield, further reduce risk. Newer tankers like the KC-46 add advanced communications and countermeasures, enhancing security. Stealth refueling is a team effort, integrating the strengths of both bomber and tanker to keep the B-2's secret safe. For conventional jets like the F-16, refueling is routine, visible, fast, and focused on efficiency. Stealth isn't a concern. Their survival depends on speed and numbers, not invisibility. F-16s refuel in daylight in groups with open communication. The B-2's process is the opposite, solitary, secretive, and governed by the need to remain unseen. Its refueling system is hidden, its rendezvous shrouded in darkness and silence. Any imperfection in the B-2's refueling doors could compromise its stealth. For fighters, refueling is tactical. For the B-2, it's strategic, the key to global reach. Stealth refueling is what lets the B-2 project power anywhere, anytime, without being detected. The B-2's refueling is a silent ballet, every move pre-planned for stealth. The tanker arrives first, flying a predictable pattern to appear routine on radar. The B-2 approaches from behind and below, using the tanker's radar shadow for cover. Pilots rely on passive sensors, never emitting signals that could betray their position. The connection is swift. The B-2's refueling doors open for the briefest moment. The boom operator, aided by low-light cameras, makes the link quickly and quietly. During transfer, the B-2 holds perfect formation, minimizing exposure. Separation is as careful as the approach, with the B-2 slipping away, shielded by the tanker's bulk. The bomber follows a stealthy departure route, vanishing into the night. The sky is empty again, no trace of the encounter remains. Stealth refueling is the backbone of the B-2's role as a global deterrent. The bomber's reach is what keeps adversaries guessing. No target is out of range. Without midair refueling, the B-2's range would be limited, curtailing its strategic value. Refueling transforms it into a truly global asset, able to strike anywhere and return home. This flexibility allows rapid, undetected deployment in a crisis, preserving the element of surprise. The B-2's presence is often felt only when it's too late for adversaries to react. Stealth refueling ensures the bomber can stay on station, outlasting threats and maintaining persistent pressure. It's the invisible link that keeps the nation's most powerful weapon ready, anywhere in the world. The B-2's mid-air refueling is a triumph of design, planning, and skill. Its stealthy shape and radar-absorbent skin are its first line of defense, but refueling is its greatest test. Every step, from mission planning to the hidden refueling port, is orchestrated to minimize risk. The B-2's ability to refuel in secret is what sets it apart, turning it into a persistent, credible deterrent. This invisible bridge of fuel allows the bomber to project power globally, without ever being seen. The lessons learned from the B-2 will shape the next generation of stealth aircraft. The challenge of staying hidden while refueling will remain central to future designs. The B-2 proved it's possible to be a ghost in the sky, even when tethered to a flying gas station.